From Santa Monica Studio and creative director Cory Barlog comes a new beginning for God of War. Living as a man outside the shadow of the gods, Kratos must adapt to unfamiliar lands, unexpected threats, and a second chance at being a father. Together with his son Atreus, the pair will venture into the brutal North wilds and fight to fulfill a deeply personal quest.
Prepare yourself.
Final Fantasy XVI is an action role-playing game set in the fantasy world of Athia, where the people live comfortably thanks to mountains of crystal called the Mother Crystals. The world is controlled by 6 factions: the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, the Holy Empire of Sangreek, the Kingdom of Wallowed, the Demikian Republic, the Iron Kingdom, and the Crystalline Dominion. A central part of the plot is Egons, summoned monsters controlled by or manifesting through humans called dominants. The main cast includes Clive Rosfield, the firstborn child of the Archduke of Rosaria who embarks on a quest for revenge after tragic events. Gameplay has Clive fighting using a combination of melee-based sword attacks and magical abilities.
It appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. If we cannot get to... Right, the ship. I mean, we can't be that far.
Blast your way through an interdimensional adventure with Ratchet and Clank. Go dimension hopping with Ratchet and Clank as they take on an evil emperor from another reality. Jump between action-packed worlds and beyond at mind-blowing speeds, complete with dazzling visuals and an insane arsenal, as the intergalactic adventurers blast onto the PS5 console. Blast your way home with an arsenal of explosive new weapons, including the burst pistol, topiary sprinkler and the shatterman.
Well, it is certainly not good. Right. Where are we? Beats me.
Today we have something very exciting to show you all. Introducing Project Athia. There are quite a few reasons to put this title firmly on your radar. It's the first game by Studio Luminous Productions. Not only that, but it's a brand new IP, created specifically for PlayStation 5 and PC. Developer Luminous Productions seeks to create games unlike anything experienced before. It will take you to a world filled with beauty and dismay, and set you on an action-packed story-led adventure that's twisted, tempestuous and forbidding in equal measure.
But whatever comes.
One of PlayStation's biggest games ever is expected to be released on the PlayStation 5 in 2021. The game in question is Horizon Forbidden West, a sequel to Guerrilla Games' open-world sci-fi game from 2017. Sony Interactive Entertainment has continued to pull back the curtain on the long-awaited sequel where Aloy's adventure continues ahead of its latest state of play.
to the ground, lest you lose the trail. We are the shield that shall not break. We are the sword that shall not bend. A god of steel.
The game was officially announced as an action fantasy RPG in September 2018 for the PlayStation 4 system, with Junji Tago as director and Ryosuke Iba as art director. Producer Kenichiro Takaki described the game as an open-world game, containing some RPG elements, with a focus on combat, including co-op multiplayer aspects. The game has a traditional high fantasy setting. The game was intended by SIG Games as an attempt to break into the Western console market. The name was also confirmed as only a working title. Takaki also discussed the possibility of the game becoming a PlayStation 5 title if development extended into the next generation of consoles. Whether you're a professional driver, a collector, a designer of custom vehicles, a pattern designer, a photographer or a fan of games, fuel your passion for cars with the resources of the past, present and future of the Gran Turismo series. From tracks and classic vehicles around the legendary GT simulation mode, take advantage of the best features of past editions of the series. And, if you love running, train and compete in the FIA Championships and Sport mode. But Gran Turismo 7 isn't just about racing. Create and enhance your vehicles in the new customization and tuning mode and develop your racing skills and strategies at the driving school. Nioh Collection brings players to acclaimed games in a completely remastered edition and optimized exclusively for PlayStation 5. Venture through the legendary martial arts in Nioh and Nioh 2. Master the mysterious art of the samurai as a mysterious half-human and half-supernatural yokai warrior, fighting demons during his hidden journey. Explore the bloodthirsty Japan of the Sengoku era and the deadly Kingdom of Darkness, both plagued by grotesque and merciless demons. He unleashes his deadly weapons and eliminates all the demonic enemies in his path, using challenging and thought-provoking combat. Put all your ninja warrior skills to the test and become the most powerful complete yokai to unleash your hidden powers.
9. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
It's okay.
Immerse yourself in an action-adventure game, focused on history, set in a charming world with exploration and fast combat. Play as Kina, a young spirit guide on her way to an abandoned village in search of the sacred mountain sanctuary. She finds and allies herself with a team of small spirits, known as Rot, who maintain their balance by decomposing the dead elements. It improves the skills of your companions, creates new ways to manipulate the environment and discover the secrets of a forgotten community, hidden in a forest where wandering spirits are trapped.
The path of a spirit guide is a lonely one.
Scout log. 30 minutes since last crash.
After a forced landing in this shape-shifting world, Celine must search the arid landscape of an ancient civilization to escape. Isolated and lonely, she finds herself fighting tooth and nail for her survival. Again and again she is defeated, forced to restart her journey whenever she dies. Through a relentless dungeon-like role-playing game, you will discover that just as the planet changes with each cycle, the items at your disposal also change. Each loop offers new combinations, forcing you to push your limits and fight with a different strategy.
I've passed through the teleportation gate into a sprawling desert, detecting another strange energy from the mountain's summit. Ascending towards destination. These pillars affect the severed so profoundly. This isn't... No, it is. The same coordinates as the desert. I recognize the mountaintop, but where are the rune structures and... Helios? This has changed. Everything has changed.
PlayStation